Not all manipulation comes from lies. Some of it comes from truth. Carefully selected truth. Controlled truth. Truth that reveals just enough to look honest, but hides enough to shape your perception. And once your perception is shaped, the story becomes theirs. Act 1. The illusion of honesty. Selective transparency feels like openness. They tell you things. They share information. They explain situations. On the surface, it looks like honesty, because they are not completely hiding. They are speaking, communicating, explaining, but something feels incomplete, like a puzzle missing pieces. And that missing space quietly changes how you understand reality. Act 2. The psychological mechanism. Humans trust partial honesty. When someone shares information voluntarily, we assume they're being transparent, because liars hide everything, but manipulators reveal strategically. They give you enough truth to build credibility, enough openness to build trust, enough explanation to reduce suspicion. And once trust is built, they control the narrative. Act 3. The story control. Selective transparency is about controlling interpretation. They don't lie about events. They frame events. They remove context. They leave out key details. They highlight certain facts and hide others. Now the story still sounds true, but the meaning changes. And meaning is what shapes your judgment, not facts alone. Act 4. Where it appears. This tactic shows up in many environments. A workplace politics, relationships, a leadership communication, social media influence, a friend group conflicts, family dynamics. Someone explains a situation, but only from their angle, only their version, only their perspective, and slowly, others adopt their understanding, without ever hearing the full picture. Act 5. The recognition. The key sign of selective transparency is imbalance. Watch for patterns like information that always favors one side, important details revealed later, context missing from explanations, stories that feel slightly incomplete. Healthy transparency shows the full picture. Manipulative transparency shows a curated one. That difference defines control. The most convincing manipulation doesn't rely on lies. It relies on truth, carefully selected, carefully presented, carefully controlled. Because when people believe they know the full story, they stop looking for what's missing. Have you ever experienced a situation where someone told only part of the truth, and it changed how you saw the situation? Comment below. Your story might help someone else recognize the signs. And if this episode gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who needs to hear it.